family. Holy, holy, holy. Praise Jesus. Glory be to God. How are you? I love you guys. So 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 16 says, do you not know that you are the temple of God and that the Spirit of God dwells within you? And then it goes on to say that you are the temple of God, and if anybody destroys that temple, God will destroy you. And confused Christians will use that to tell you that you have tattoos and piercings and things like that, so God doesn't love you, and that's wrong. What I'm going to focus on, though, is that you are the temple of God and that the Spirit of God dwells in you. That's a big deal, fam. Earlier on in chapter 2, it says some stuff about who really knows the mind of an individual except for the Spirit that dwells within them, right? So, we're given the mind of Christ, right? We have a renewed mind of Christ, and we keep our mind renewed in the Spirit at all times, right? Well, we have the Spirit of God, right? If we're the temple and the Spirit of God dwells in us, then we have access to the thoughts and the will and the mind of God, man. And that's awesome. That's connection, dude, directly to the Father, and that's fantastic. But another thing that I want to point out, guys, it's a big deal that the Spirit of God lives within you, because the Spirit of God is the same all the time. God is the same all the time. Jesus on earth did amazing things because he had the Spirit of God. He was filled with the Spirit of God. We are filled with that same Spirit. We're a temple, and it wants to live within us. And that same Spirit is the same, has the same abilities, has the same power, has the same ability for love and mercy and grace, guys. Casting out devils, healing the sick, deliverance, amazingness. Dude, we have that. The only reason we don't have access to that is because we're earthly limited. I made a post a couple of days ago. It's like all of our earthly knowledge is spiritual limitation, and it's true. It's because we've been taught what we can and cannot do as a human being. But we're not human beings, guys. We are spirit-filled, fleshy vessels. And what's more powerful than this in the world? He that dwells in me is greater than he who is in the world, right? Guys, authority rules. And God has authority. And Christ in you is that authority, guys. We have serious power that we can harness if we just stop living in the world and start figuring out what Christ did, what Christ said was available, what God says we are, who we are. Guys, I love you. God loves you. Jesus died for all of us, family, so grab a hold of it. Have a super blessed day.